Hi, I'm Nick Wright, and I'm vegan.
I'm Leo Thompson, and I'm not a vegan.
And we got our hands on the Beyond Fried Chicken from KFC, so we're going to give that a shot. Had this available in our area. It's the only restaurant in the country that was having it today.
It seemed kind of random, too.
Yeah, it did.
It's like...
Monday they announced it. Tuesday was the only day that they're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at, like, I don't know if there's like a KFC office here, or I mean, we do have a monument called the Big Chicken, which
Right.
it wasn't originally a KFC. It was some other thing that KFC bought, but it's like a big, the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like that would be the one to.
Yeah.
But nope. They did it on same road, just further down, closer to a baseball stadium. They painted the entire outside of the building green.
Right.
Also, kind of weird for
a one-day
event.
test.
Let's paint the building green.
Sure.
Someone I know was going to go this morning on the way into work, and she said, "Well, nope." Once she saw the line was like wrapped around the building and then out onto like a major road that's right there.
Yeah.
Like, it was insane.
Yeah, people were waiting for 2 hours. They started serving at 10:30. They had the Beyond Meat people in there giving out like free swag and stuff like that.
That's right.
All kinds of lines. It's crazy.
We do have to also give a thank you to Peter. You may remember him as lead alien in Gardein.
And Paul from Futuras, who
Paul.
actually got the
Yeah.
the chicken.
So we
Guys.
had a little bit of help securing it, even though it's right
Yeah.
here.
It's like I work right down the road, but I was stuck in meetings, and by the time I was out of those meetings, they were out of chicken. They were literally, Beyond Chicken, but they literally sold out in 5 hours. I'm sure this was a planned event, and they really got the effect that they were looking for.
Yep.
So let's see if it was worth the hype. On appearance, it's pretty flat. I mean, it's the same color as most KFC stuff.
It looks like a nugget.
Yeah, it looks nugget-like. So let's give it a shot.
Has an interesting texture.
Yeah. I gotta say, it's not really KFC-like to me.
No.
Like, it tastes almost more like a biscuit. It's kind of got a very subdued kind of flavor. The texture is not bad.
No, it's not bad. What's the breading is separating a little bit from the meat. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely expected more of the, 11 herbs and spices here.
Yeah.
It's not bad, for sure.
No.
And
Do we happen to know the cost?
I'll put the costs up. But I believe it was, they had 2 different forms. So there were 12-piece that were bathed in sauce, essentially like boneless wing style, and that was 12-piece for $12, 6-piece for $6. And then they had the nuggets, which even though they are the same exact thing, the boneless wings and the nuggets, they were a different price, and they were a little bit cheaper for the, actually a good bit cheaper if I recall correctly, for the nuggets.
If it costs more than regular nuggets, I'm not sure I'd go for this one. It's not bad. Like, I mean, I've definitely had
Worse.
imitation meats that were not
Yeah.
as good. It does have like a... Like, if I was hungry and I just was stuffing my face with this, I wouldn't necessarily notice that it's not meat.
Yeah, I've definitely had before I was a Trash Panda vegan, I was a Trash Panda Omnivore. Yeah. So I had a lot of cheap, big packs of chicken nuggets, and this reminds me of some of the ones that were, not the premium ones, but still pretty good. And you'd still eat them.
Like, they would definitely benefit from sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Something to dip them in. But at that point, you know,
anything can be dipped in good sauce.
You know, styrofoam would, taste good. But I mean, like, without having real nuggets to try side by side, I mean, I don't know. Let's be honest. A lot of chicken nuggets are very bland. They lean on the sauce.
Yeah.
I keep looking at it because there's almost like it almost has like muscle layering. You know what I mean? Like I look at this and I was like, that could be chicken.
Now, Beyond is not something that I really know for their chicken. I think I've tried some of their chicken before, but it was the old school style where they had just like chicken strips or, like meal starter type stuff. And it wasn't on the quality level of the Beyond Burger and the Beyond Sausage. And I'm expecting that this was intended to be on the quality level of the Beyond Sausage and the Beyond Burger. And it's not bad, but is it up to that standard? I'm not really sure.
It's weird to me, like I said, chicken nuggets often are very bland. But, I don't know, I guess I just expected the breading to have more of that 11 herbs and spices KFC flavor.
Right. And maybe that's the good thing. Maybe this is the one-day test. Maybe now they can take our feedback, and we're not the only ones who are saying this. People who have tried it before us, they're like, oh yeah, it's pretty good, but not what I remember from KFC. Maybe they can take that feedback and do a little bit more about the overall flavoring. It's not a bad product, and I'm very appreciative that they actually have it.
Yeah.
The fact that I can go to, just one day, I could go to a fast food place and get vegan chicken nuggets is just mind-blowing to me.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah, hopefully soon. It'll be everywhere. And I really do think that this was kind of like a one-day thing to get people excited about it. They got headlines all over the country for this one-day test. KFC's entering the vegan meat market, and yeah.
Like, honestly, if this was in a sandwich, like with the bread and this, and then like some sort of sauce on it, it probably wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
It's just a little tough.
Yeah. Now, part of that may be because this was purchased at like 11 o'clock today. We didn't get to it.
We'd have to reheat them.
We had to keep it in the refrigerator. We had to reheat them. So that is a disclaimer. So it may have been more of a flavor journey when they were first popped out of the fryer.
I don't think the texture might be affected by this. The way the breading is reacting might be affected by it. But I don't think the flavor would be appreciably changed by it.
No. Yeah, so overall it would be that same kind of, let's say subdued kind of flavor.
Like, I wouldn't turn it down, but I don't think I'd go out of my way for it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I like it as it is. But I'd also like to compare it to some other vegan nuggets, vegan chicken nuggets that are on the market. And we do have a couple of those on hand. So we have some Alpha Nuggets and we have some Gardein 7-grain tenders. And we're going to put them side by side and see which ones we like best and how they stack up. All right, so what we have here, we're comparing the Beyond Fried Chicken from KFC to a couple of vegan chicken nuggets that are on the market. You can get them in a lot of grocery stores.
Which one's which?
So the darker one is the Beyond Chicken.
From KFC.
From KFC.
Okay.
And this middle one is Gardein.
Gardein.
Gardein 7-grain tenders. They're an all-vegan company. They basically everything that I've had from them is really good. So I think this will hold up pretty well.
Okay.
And the two smaller ones are from the Alpha Foods company. They're just called the Alpha Nugget. And they make some really good pot pies.
I like the name of that.
The Alpha Nugget.
The Alpha Nugget.
Better than the Beta Nugget. You Beta Nugget. But yeah, so they make some really good pot pies. They make some good like tamales and stuff like that.
Okay.
So these should be interesting for you to try.
All right. So what are we thinking?
Let's go with the one that's more visually similar, the Gardein.
Okay. Yep,
And we can
definitely,
compare that
definitely
directly.
visually similar.
Yeah. Let's give that a shot. Mm.
Tastes different.
Yeah.
There's
So it has, I feel like the meat is a little softer, like in the Beyond Fried Chicken. They did kind of make it more chicken-like, so that's a point towards Beyond so far.
this tastes like the classic, really old bad chicken fingers that you'd get like stick in the oven.
Yeah. Are we talking like cafeteria, like school, elementary school, or?
This has less flavor
Than the
than
Beyond.
the Beyond one.
Yeah, and the Beyond one was pretty bland. But once again, like you said, they're meant to be
No.
something you put sauce on.
It's definitely a vessel for sauce.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's a little moister.
Oh yeah, that could be,
Could be reheating.
you know, the reheating.
Mm-hmm.
Texture-wise, I think it's a little bit more pleasant.
Yeah.
And again, that could be.
Yeah, these were all made in an air fryer, but the Beyond Fried Chicken was reheated in an air fryer versus being cooked according to the package. Well, not really according to package instructions because they don't have air fryer instructions, so you have to guess. But being cooked generally like you would normally in an air fryer.
Yeah, I mean, there's a spice that I'm tasting that I can't quite put my finger on, but mostly bland.
Yeah.
Vessel for sauce.
Right. All right. Well,
Okay.
ready for the Alpha Nugget?
This one, the Alpha Nugget. Man,
Yeah.
It's got a cool name.
It does. Cheers.
All right. That has some flavor.
It really does. Yeah. You can't mistake this for something else.
Interiors, kind of chicken looking. As much as all chicken nuggets have a processed kind of look to them
Right.
for the most part.
It starts out as pink slime. In this case, it's not pink slime. Yeah, the Alpha Foods, they seem to have a pretty consistent flavor. Like I can taste, maybe it's just the spices that they use in all their different products, but they have a very consistent brand flavor, and I like that flavor.
That's good. Like if I wasn't, again, if I didn't know, I might not realize that wasn't a chicken nugget.
Nice. Even with that special flavor,
I would just think it's
they flavored the chicken.
like, or breading or, like something,
Yeah.
I mean, it has flavor. Comparing the KFC one to the middle one, KFC one definitely is less bland. But man, this one.
So your ranking, I think, would be number 1, Alpha Nugget. Number 2, KFC Beyond Fried Chicken. And number 3, the Gardein 7-grain tender. But none of them are bad.
No, I mean, it's not. This I would spend money on. This I would eat if it was, there.
Yeah.
That one,
Have to be pretty hungry.
yeah, I'd have to be pretty hungry.
So, I don't know, maybe I'm just a Gardein fanboy, but I do really enjoy the 7-grain tenders, and I feel like they might be a little bit better in the oven than they are in the air fryer, which is unusual because normally, like, the air fryer does a great job on everything, but these, got a little dry. In the oven, when you cook the Gardein, they stay really moist. You can taste all the juices, and I feel like the flavor comes out a little bit more. So maybe the Gardein underperformed here. In general, I do like the Gardein. But yeah, I think for this, what we're having right now, I agree with your order. The Alpha Nugget, then the Beyond Chicken, and then the Gardein.
Yeah.
But
Where do you find these?
These are at Publix.
Yeah. They with the rest of the chicken and whatnot, or are they off in the?
They're in the vegetarian section next to
vegetarian.
the Morningstar Farms and all that good stuff over there.
I didn't know that some of the stuff, like was it the Beyond Burgers, is not with the vegetarian
Right,
stuff. They
yeah.
put it with the burgers, so I just thought they didn't have it for a long time.
Yeah, you got to go to the frozen meat section, and like in Kroger, it's in a completely different place. It's with the fresh hamburger meat, and they just keep it. They don't keep it frozen. They keep it refrigerated. So you got to, unless you know to look for it there, then you're gonna miss it. And that goes back to this being, 90% of the audience for this is not vegans. It's omnivore.
Yeah, so like I'm if you put it with the vegetarian stuff, it's probably going to be just overlooked and not even at all. You're putting it next to the regular meats. I guess you might more likely get the person to be like, oh, what's this? Well, I'll give that a shot.
Yeah. Well, I'm here.
So I guess that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, overall, I think that this has a lot of promise. So KFC Beyond Fried Chicken, thank you for doing it.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like it's a good product. I feel like it could be better. Just get that KFC spice in there. Right? We want to remember our childhood of getting a big bucket of chicken. It can definitely get there.
It's definitely a start.
Yeah.
And again, options.
Absolutely. Yeah. I would love to be able to go and get vegan fried chicken whenever I want to from a fast food place.
Yeah.
But there we go. So I think that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.
No. Like and subscribe.